Go, 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 go. Hey, what's going on, guys? So, contrary to popular belief, I am in fact not dead, at least not for now, but the goo is approaching, so, you know, my life is in the hands of the world now. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So, I mean, as you may or may not have noticed, it has been a little while since I have uploaded. Let me get this wood. Okay, let's keep going. Let's get away from the goo. I'll explain that later. Plain and simply, university's been kicking my ass, man. That shit is tough. I gotta warn you, man, never take a computing course, okay? Don't do it. You're setting yourself up for failure. Just, like, sit in your basement, learn how to code on your own. You don't need school for that shit. I'm too far gone for now, but, like, there's still hope for you yet. But yeah, I'm gonna make the maneuver into some more casual content, you know? No more screaming ADHD edits on the screen. It's just me playing some good old-fashioned Minecraft whilst, you know, something may or may not be happening behind me right now. So I say the best strategy for me right now is to just move as fast as possible and hope that the goo cannot reach me in time. Now, noticeably, I think all of the, like, block updates from the massive goo destroying everything is making my ability to mine blocks, well, it is reducing that ability, I'll say. So, you know, we gotta take the good with the bad. Now, I do want to drop down here and get this iron. I fear I'm not going to be able to get out. And if the goo reaches this cave, then I think it's over for me. Alright, you know what? We're just going in. We're just going in, fellas. Now, I was going to take a second to explain, like, what the deal is. Like, why is there goo coming after me? But to be honest, there is no reason. I was scrolling on CurseForge and I saw the goo mod and I was like, you know what, boys? How can I resist? It takes me back to my youth of playing with goo and then getting it stuck in the carpet and oh god, it got here faster than I could imagine. Get the iron, get the iron. Okay, never mind, the iron has been turned to goo. Okay, now what do I need? I need coal. That's true, I need coal. If the goo could do me a kindness and just let me fucking mine this, that would be much appreciated. Now, another addendum here. I reckon my main goal is just to simply get to the nether because that's the only place where I'm safe from the goo. I mean, is the lava safe? No, I don't think... well... No, the lava's definitely being consumed. Okay. I had faith for a second there, but no, this world is doomed. Wait, there's iron, though. Get the nuggets, get the nuggets, get the nuggets, get... Okay. But yes, okay. I'm gonna try and get to the nether, and then, you know, once I'm in the nether, maybe they'll eat my portal, and there'll be no escape for me, but at least I won't be being chased by goo. I'll just exist in an endless hellscape, which truly, you know, it's sort of a damned if you do, damned if you don't type situation. It's not that I want to go to hell, but I feel like, you know, just going to hell is better than living in hell on earth, because at least that's, like, biblically accurate. Okay, guys, you gotta chill out. We've got a common enemy right now. Alright, well, I've got a little bit of iron. I really need to get out of here. Another thing is I certainly cannot mine the goo. The goo, my ability... Okay. I gotta build. I gotta get out of here. I don't have enough blocks for this. Okay. Hopefully I can navigate my way out onto the surface. Oh, I don't have enough blocks. I gotta parkour up. Okay. Boys, lock in. Parkour civilization trained us for this. Okay. Oh, it doesn't help that the world is crumbling around me. Okay, if we just get in close to the edge here. Hopefully a way... Oh, God. Hopefully a way will be forged out forward for us. Oh, this is bad. This is a bad set of circumstances we found ourselves in. No, I'm just falling deeper in. There's still a way out for us. It's not over quite yet, although certainly my current situation is not looking ideal. If we can just ride the wave until we run into a cave, then presumably we can escape through the cave. Give me some semblance of a path up. Okay, this is like, we gotta stand in the center so it doesn't matter which block decays. Okay, now, okay, they all decayed. Okay, now see, this right here is what I would call a problem. I don't really think... Can I even make this jump? No. Well, at least I'm not capable. Maybe someone smarter than I could. Okay, wait. Maybe we can make this work. I feel like I'm just gonna die from the fall, though. Can I land in that lava? Will that block the... Okay, well, you know what? There's only one way to find out. Come on! Nope. Wait, hold on. Lock in. Wait. Okay, wait. No, please. Allow me to live. Allow me survival for just a brief moment. Oh my god. Okay. We're on 1.5 hearts. We're down. We're really far down. We have no blocks. But we're not dead. No, we're not dead. We're not dead. We simply need to forge a path forward and find a way to parkour back up. Okay, they say it can't be done, and they would be right. Oh, oh, please, no. Okay, I don't know where we are, but this seems good. This seems like a livable situation. Oh my god, my game just ran at 2 FPS, but we're still alive. Okay, listen. The frame rate isn't the important part. It's about the friends we made along the way, and it's about us not falling prey to the goo, which we seem to be doing right now. I'm just going down, which is not the ideal direction. Is it just me, or is it getting faster? Surely, if I just try hard enough, I can escape from the goo hole. That's my new goal, okay? It's not about making it to the nether. That part comes naturally. If we can just get out of the goo hole, people have tried. Many have tried, and many have failed. Many have tried and failed to get out of the goo hole, but I will be the first. You know, I feel like there's not enough. You don't get to hear the end of that statement because what I was about to say is contradictory to what happened to me. Oh, hey, Squid. You good, man? I don't think he's good. Okay, well, anyway, what I was gonna say is I don't think there's enough self-confidence in the world these days. You know, there's a lot of self-doubt, and I think it just comes from, I mean, I don't know, it's easy to blame the online landscape, right? Everybody, you know, you're comparing yourself to everyone else, and you feel like there's people who are better than you for XYZ reason. That's certainly a factor, I believe. Certainly a factor. But I also feel like it's just people have generally the standard of being has gone higher. Like, you know, oh god, back in the day you could just hop in a raft, go over the ocean and discover a country or something, and then that you've made it, right? Like you're a name in the history books now. Nowadays you got to do so much more just to get a little page in those books. And it's like, I feel like there's definitely this feeling of everyone feeling like everything has been done already. So what input can they have? But, you know, at the end of the day, it's just really about living your truth, right? Like, I think it's a big thing everyone dwells on is trying to leave a legacy behind or whatever. But, you know, your legacy can just be the fact that you did what you wanted to. Like, you don't have to... Hey, Spider, I'm just trying to have a moment here. Like, you don't have to hold yourself to a standard set in place by someone who lived hundreds of years ago and you never knew or will know or can know. Right? You just have to live by your own standard. And, you know, we set those for ourselves. At least we should do. And, you know, that's not to say that you shouldn't take input from other people. You know, like, that's an important part of bettering yourself is to take that input. But we need more, like... We need to be more careful with what we listen to and who we listen to. Because, quite frankly... You know, I feel like I personally have the feeling that I don't know what the fuck I'm doing at any point in time, and I feel like maybe everyone else knows what they're doing more than me. But, you know, if you talk to literally anyone, unless it's like Bill Gates or something, he probably has his shit figured out. But if you talk to most people, they will say the exact same thing, and then you realize that we're all actually just in this ecosystem where nobody knows what the hell they're doing. Everyone's just playing it by ear. You have to go so far up the, like, societal ladder to find anyone who has any idea what they're doing. And then they're only proficient in, like, their in their very specific hyper niche category. Like, you know, I'm sure there's one guy out there who's so good at making slime and goo. I'm bringing it back to the topic at hand. I realize the whole goo situation has been neglected. Don't worry, I'm still fully aware of what's happening. But, you know, nobody is proficient in anything, you know, like, or nobody's proficient in everything, I should say. Everyone's proficient in something, you know, big or small, but there's no be-all, end-all of, like, how to live. So, you know, there's so much, like, wants and desires, and, you know, it's fine to want things, but equally, you know, gotta pace yourself and be like, at the end of the day, if I'm happy with where I'm at, there's no need for me to artificially make myself feel inferior. Like, if you called up Dream right now, which I would not recommend any miners to do, but if you called up Dream right now and asked him, like, hey, can you hop on this guy's account and get him out of the goo hole, I reckon he would concoct something to get me out of here, and it would make him look way better than me and way smarter. Oh, I'm alive. And sure, yeah, you know, maybe it's true. Maybe Dream could get out of the goo hole way easier than I ever could, but, you know, maybe the struggle is part of the journey. Like, there's no need for me to say, like, oh, well, there's someone who could do this one thing better than me, in which case I need to keep doing it until I can do it at such a skillful level. I feel like I just need to cross the hurdle and I can check it off the checklist, and there's no need for me to feel as though the way I did it is the best way. As long as it's done, it's like, you know, I'm still valuable in that way. Everybody being able to do something at their own rate, at their own pace, in their own way, that like in it of itself is valuable. You know, we don't want to homogenize life. Like, it's not worth looking at things from a universal scale. Which, okay, need to oh wait, I'm still alive. Okay, I can continue that thought. Wait, no, okay, I'm still, oh, no. I don't even remember what the hell I was saying. Looking at life from a universal scale, yeah, okay, that, obviously that's me saying some words, and, you know, you could say those words have no meaning, but in my mind there was a meaning, and I'm just trying to gather what that meaning was again now. I definitely lost my train of thought on that one. You know, it's something along the lines of, technically, if you think about it from this grand, purposeful scale, every action you take, there could have been a best way to do that action, right? Like, literally anything you do, you know, the way you wake up in the morning, like, what's the most strategic way to wake up in the morning? And it's like, sure, I guess if you dwell on that fact, yeah, you could have done. But, no, what's the point in looking at it like that? And I think anyone would agree that it's silly to think about things like that. But then, you know, that's a very hyper-specific case, and you can really apply that to the way you think about a lot of things. Someone tells you to do something, you know, your dad's like, hey, grab me the screwdriver, and you accidentally give him the spanner because you're a bit of a fool. Like, yeah, okay, you fucked it up, and I think maybe if it's your father, you wouldn't feel so bad about it, but, you know, if it's someone you don't know, and you mess up in front of them, I feel like a lot of people have this, you know, feeling of like, oh, well, they're judging me forever now. I'm never gonna get back in their good graces. But then you look at it from the perspective of that person, and they're like, they don't even remember it happened a second ago. And it's so easy to get in your own head about these things. And, you know, it's certainly not something I'm immune to. Couldn't speak on the matter if I'm just talking from, like, a third-person perspective. Like, this is a thing I've thought about a lot. And, you know, you go through the motions, and I think you eventually realize that it's just, like, you know, if they dwell on that and they actually, like, do judge you for it, then they're the one who has the problem. Because, I mean, how could it be that your life is so uninteresting that you care so much about the one foolish decision I made? Because, like, I think there's a certain threshold that you have to pass. Like, I don't know if it's a certain age you hit, or you just get enough life experiences that you realize it doesn't all matter too much. But, you know, there was a time where I would look back at, like, things I did when I was, like, 8 years old. Like, mean things I said about someone. I called someone fat when I was 8. And, you know, like, I looked back on it for a while, like, oh, you know, I got called to the principal's office or whatever, and they told me off for calling that guy fat, and I felt really bad about it for a while. And, yeah, you know, you shouldn't be doing that. But equally, you know, we all do dumb shit when we're 8. And it's worth, and, you know, you need to take that perspective and scale it up. Like, you know, something you did, like, 2 years ago. You can change as a person a lot in a very short period of time, I'll tell you that much. Nobody, like, if you saw the version of me that existed when I was, like, 15 years old, let me tell you, not a great version of a human being. Okay, how do I tie all of this yap together? I suppose all of what I've just yapped about is to say, you know, it doesn't have to be so serious, bro. Like, you know, life is fun, man. Living your life is good. It's a good thing to be doing. I'll tell you. There are some people who doubt it, but, you know, honestly, the bad is part of it, but the bad is there for you to look back on in a few years' time and be like, damn, that was kind of funny in hindsight. Like, as long as you're not, like, killing people. Like, I'd say if you're killing people, then, yeah, I think maybe that's not, like, a thing you can look back at and cringe. Like, yeah, don't be shooting people with guns. Don't be stabbing people with knives. Don't be, you know, doing terrible, just dastardly things. And I think you just gotta, you know, put yourself out there and be like, hey, listen, I'm just gonna live as I choose to live, and if the people around me choose to judge me for that, then they are miserable people. If people are judging you for any reason other than killing people, obviously, I think if people are judging you for killing people, then you deserve that. But there's not like too many categories of that I would prescribe to. Like, if you're Hulk to a girl and you scam a bunch of people with a cryptocurrency, then, like, yeah, I guess you do deserve to be judged for that. But even that is something I think you can recover from. Like, I think Haley Welsh can have a comeback arc, you know? I don't think she's just damned forever. Like, she did a cheeky crypto scam and now she's, you know, no one can look at her the same again. I don't think she should have a career online. That's just a judge of her character. But I think, you know, in general, she can bounce back and be reintegrated into society. I say that as if she's been taken out, like she's been removed from society. People don't want to mess with her anymore. But you know what I mean. Like, she can very much go on with her life. If she killed someone, then I don't think so. I don't think that would be deserved. But I think, you know, there's a path to redemption for sure in most cases. Like, even crypto scamming someone is an extreme, you know, compared to what I think most people who hold themselves accountable do. I mean, you just have to be the correct type of person, right? Because there are some people who would listen to all of the yap I just said and be like, why is this guy so, like, self-reflective, I guess? Like, there are some people who just have no concept of, like, looking back at their own actions and considering that perhaps in their lifetime they've done wrong. There are certainly some people who have a crazy god complex in that regard. And I gotta say, I suppose if you're happy and you're not, like, really messing with people, then I guess you can believe that you're the best there ever was. It certainly seems like a happy way to live, right? Like, if you truly have this belief that you are just the peak of human evolution, as long as you're not, you know, prescribing that to other people, because then that's, like, eugenics, but, like, you know, if you think you're the best there ever was and you just live with that thought in your mind and you don't damage other people's lives because of it, then you know what? Go for it, man. You can do whatever you choose to do. And, you know, I've not really mentioned what's been going on here, but I have collected a bunch of moss. And I think perhaps I'm going to be able to escape from the goo hole now, which is beautiful. It's a beautiful, I think, end to things. I think I've finally found enlightenment. I've done some soul searching. I've done some internal monologue, and, you know, I hope that everyone becomes a better person because of their experiences in the goo hole. I think the goo hole, as much judgment as we may have for this crazy ass hole and the ravage it does to the world, I think, you know, you spend an hour in the goo hole or so, and it really this has been good for my psyche, honestly. I gotta say, shout out to the goo hole. I respect everything you've done for us today. And hey, you know, if anyone is ever feeling down and in the dumps and feeling like they're directionless, then I would recommend just visiting the goo hole, slopping around in there a little bit. Maybe put some goo in your mouth. Don't do that.